Welcome to our channel, where today we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and exploring the extraordinary and awe-inspiring story behind the 1980p $quarter coin, a piece of currency that has captured the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts alike, valued at an astounding $98 million due to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes that render it an incredible artifact in the numismatic community. You might be wondering what makes this particular coin so special that it fetches such a phenomenal price in today's market, and the answer lies in the rarity of its mistakes and the historical context surrounding its production. To provide you with some background, the Philadelphia Mint began producing the 1980p $quarter as part of the United States Mint's regular coinage process, which was designed to create millions of coins efficiently and accurately through a highly automated and regulated operation. However, the 1980p $quarter, became infamous for a few significant production errors that occurred during its minting, culminating in a unique variant that stands out amongst millions of others and has turned it into a collector's dream. Among the most notable errors associated with this coin, due to irregularities during the striking process, is the dramatic misalignment of the coin's design, which illustrates the reverse side depicting the majestic eagle grasping arrows and an olive branch, showcasing not only the artistry of United States coinage but also the craftsmanship that goes into each strike. However, in this case, the error resulted in a misalignment that creates an off-center appearance, making it visually striking and rare in comparison to the standard production. This off-center strike adds an aesthetic uniqueness that appeals to collectors, who often seek out coins with imperfections or variances as they tell a story of the minting process. Yet the most significant reason for the soaring value of the 1980p $quarter coin lies not just in the off-center alignment but also in an additional series of remarkable errors that have surfaced in the years following its release, including the doubling of certain elements of the coin's design, a phenomenon known as double die. This occurs when a coin is struck multiple times by the dies in varying positions, leading to an overlapping or blurred appearance of the design, which is particularly sought after due to its rarity and desirability among numismatists. In the case of the 1980p $quarter, collectors have reported instances of double die errors that have gone unnoticed, further adding to the mystique of this coin and driving demand exponentially as enthusiasts are willing to pay exorbitant sums for coins possessing these unique characteristics. Additionally, while most coins on the market are produced in pristine condition and maintain a consistent look, the 1980p $quarter has garnered attention because of other forms of toning and surface anomalies that have appeared over time, which can be attributed to a myriad of factors, including environmental exposure, storage conditions, and the presence of copper in its alloy. As a result, significant color variations and surface textures have emerged with certain examples of the 1980p $quarter, leading to yet another layer of demand among collectors who desire a piece that sports not only a historical error but also a distinct appearance that tells its own story. In light of this, coins exhibiting attractive toning or appealing imperfections often command high prices, and the 1980p $quarter, when found in exceptional condition with notable errors, transcends the typical coin market into the realm of higher-end collectibles. An important aspect of understanding the valuation of the 1980p $quarter is recognizing that rarity is paramount in the coin collection sphere, and while millions of quarters are minted each year, the number of these 1980p $quarters that exhibit the aforementioned errors is significantly smaller. In fact, industry insiders estimate that only a handful of these coins with the pivotal errors survive to be cherished today, amplifying competition among buyers who are adamant about securing one for their collection. With such a finite number of coins displaying these characteristics, it only stands to reason that their value would skyrocket over time, especially as more collectors join the ranks, eager to complete their collections with unique and historically significant pieces. Furthermore, as the market matures and continues to evolve with new collectors entering the field, the value of rare coins tends to appreciate more rapidly than standard trade currency, underpinning the investment potential of acquiring such a coin. It is not uncommon for collectors to view coins not just as treasures of historical significance but as viable investment vehicles that can yield substantial profits, perceiving them as assets that can diversify portfolios and hedge against inflation, making the 1980p $quarter coin an increasingly desirable item among investors who are both passionate about numismatics and pragmatic in their financial strategies. In light of this, as you begin to appreciate the remarkable factors contributing to the value of the 1980p $quarter, it becomes evident that the errors, the stories behind them, and the ever-growing interest in numismatics make this coin a true gem on the collector's market, solidifying its monumental price tag of $98 million as a testament to the confluence of rarity, historical significance, and collector passion, forming a tapestry of intrigue that invites both seasoned and new collectors to engage with it fervently. With the passage of time, as more individuals recognize the stories encapsulated within each coin, a born testament to human craftsmanship and production challenges, it offers light to the enduring legacy of the 1980 P quarter as not only an important piece of currency but as a valuable artifact moving through time, ensuring that even decades later, it remains etched into the narrative of American history and numismatic lore, captivating the many who seek it while reminding us that within something as seemingly mundane as a coin lies a world of stories and possibilities just waiting to be uncovered. For those on a quest to uncover every detail of coin collecting or yearning to understand the rich history woven into the fabric of our finances, this coin exemplifies the intersections of art, history, and economics that speak to the value of not just currency but of stories, each error and misstep offering an insight into the production process, human oversight, and the evolution of currency as a representation of society's journey through time. Thank you for joining us today in this exploration of a singular coin that has captured the imagination of so many, demonstrating how even in the smallest of artifacts, the potential for value and meaning stretches far beyond the surface, into an expansive world rich with opportunities for discovery and investment in both passion and history. We hope you've enjoyed this journey into the world of coin errors and valuation and encourage you to stay tuned for more engaging content that dives deep into the realms of collectibles and the stories that accompany them in the upcoming episodes of our channel. Next. Today we're diving into the captivating world of numismatics, or the study of coins, and focusing our attention on a specific specimen that commands immense value in the collector's marketplace, the 1995 P quarter-dollar coin, which has gained immense popularity and staggering valuation, sometimes reaching as high as $59 million due to a combination of remarkable errors and mistakes made during its minting process that render it extraordinarily rare in the realm of coin collecting. When we discuss coins of high value, it is essential to understand the context within which they were produced and the myriad of factors that can affect their worth, and, in the case of the 1995 P quarter, this piece of currency emerged from the Philadelphia Mint during a time marked by significant changes and innovations within the minting process, which, while aiming for efficiency and accuracy, inadvertently led to several critical errors that would go on to create an unexpected phenomenon in the world of coin collection. The overarching reason for the outstanding valuation of the 1995 P quarter lies primarily in one of the most pronounced errors in its production, which is the notorious double strike error. This occurs when a coin is struck more than once by the dies, leading to a ghosting effect, where the coin's design appears blurred or doubled. In the case of the 1995 P quarter, a limited number of coins exhibited this anomaly, specifically displaying the hallmark features of a double die on the obverse side of the coin that features George Washington's profile, resulting in a distinctive and visually captivating design that is highly sought after by collectors. This double strike incident is particularly fascinating because it not only adds an element of rarity to the pieces that showcase these flaws, but it also highlights the beauty of human error in what is usually a mechanically perfected process, transforming an ordinary quarter into an extraordinary collectible with a captivating story. Additionally, the 1995 P quarter-dollar also became known for the presence of a fine die clash error. This refers to a phenomenon that occurs when the obverse and reverse dies come into contact with each other without any planchet in between, leaving an imprint of the other side's design onto the coin. This error can create interesting and unique patterns on the coin's surface, leading to irregularities and features that set it apart from the typical production, resulting in even greater desirability among collectors seeking out these particular traits for their collections. Collectors often seek these types of coins not only for their rarity but for the stories that accompany them, which showcase the intricacies of the minting process, where even minor glitches can lead to significant monetary implications. Coin enthusiasts particularly appreciate the 1995 P quarter-dollar due to such interesting errors, and they often engage in conversations and discussions about the technicalities of these mistakes and their implications for the broader market. Another contributing factor to the valuation of the 1995 P quarter-dollar coin is its relatively small mintage when considering the total number of coins produced each year. While millions of quarters are typically struck in any given year, the variety of those that possess the aforementioned errors drastically diminishes their availability. This scarcity naturally increases competition among collectors, with many avid numismatists vying for the chance to own a piece that exemplifies the unpredictability of the minting process, and this rarity significantly propels the value of these error coins into the stratosphere, often attracting aggressive bidding at auctions. Furthermore, the allure of owning an artifact that transcends a mere monetary value and becomes a piece of history is an intrinsic part of the coin collecting hobby. The 1995 $quarter coin, with its fascinating errors and touching on the surprise and unpredictability of the minting process, tells a story of its own that goes beyond just history. It embodies the passage of time, the enjoyment of collecting, and the shared passion among collecting communities that value these distinct artifacts. Coin collectors and investors frequently discuss the significance of obtaining rare coins as investments, not only due to their aesthetic qualities but also due to their potential to appreciate in value with time. Thus, the increasing interest in coins such as the 1995 $quarter opens up further possibilities for both hobbyists and investors alike, blending passion with financial insight through the prism of numismatics. The potential for growth in the value of coins that possess unique errors, such as those found in the 1995 $quarter, has propelled many collectors to view their collections as not only a reflection of personal interests and aesthetics but also as sound investments that could significantly appreciate in value as the years progress. The growing interest in error coins, like the 1995 $quarter, has caught the attention of mainstream media, and numerous articles and features highlighting their astounding valuations and captivating stories have reached a wider audience, increasing awareness of the coin collecting hobby and welcoming new enthusiasts to engage with this fascinating field. This surge in interest has naturally translated into a more dynamic marketplace for collectors and investors, where the allure of these rarities garners the attention of both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike, further driving the competition for pieces that demonstrate distinct minting flaws, such as those represented by the 1995 $quarter. As more collectors express interest and excitement in acquiring error coins, the landscape of coin collecting becomes increasingly vibrant, highlighting the integral role that unique errors and anomalies play in shaping the values of coins, ultimately elevating them into coveted collectibles. In retrospect, the journey of the 1995 $quarter coin, from its humble beginnings as a standard piece of currency to its ascension as one of the most prized possessions in numismatic circles, illustrates the remarkable intersection of art, history, and human error, unfolding a narrative made richer by the imperfections that lend character and intrigue to the piece. The allure of the unexpected errors and the ever-present opportunity for revival within the coin collecting world continually shape the appreciation and valuation of coins like the 1995 $quarter, effectively merging passion and investment into a single, compelling narrative that echoes across generations of collectors. Thank you for watching today's exploration into the story of the 1995 $quarter coin, a testament to how sometimes the most remarkable values in history emerge from the simplest mistakes, urging us all to look a little closer, appreciate the narratives behind the pieces we collect, and understand the beautiful chaos that pervades the world of numismatics, reminding us that in every coin lies a story waiting to be told, and a treasure waiting to be uncovered. We encourage you to stay connected with us for more insights into the world of coin collecting, where every episode we share opens the door to more captivating stories of extraordinary pieces that continue to shape the ever-evolving landscape of this niche yet profoundly meaningful hobby, shedding light on those little artifacts that carry within them the spirit of history and the promise of a bright and enriching future in collecting. Today, we have an exciting topic to discuss that is sure to captivate both coin collectors and casual viewers alike as we delve into the fascinating story behind the 1998 $quarter coin, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has garnered an astonishing valuation of $44 million due to an array of remarkable errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting process, transforming it into a true collector's item. The journey of the 1998 $quarter serves as a striking example of how slight deviations and errors in production can yield extraordinary value, creating artifacts that capture the imagination of numismatists and investors around the world. To set the stage, it's important to understand that the Philadelphia Mint, responsible for producing this coin, underwent several advancements and changes during the late 1990s, emphasizing efficiency and accuracy. However, these advancements led to a series of unforeseen errors during the minting process, resulting in a scarce variety of the 1998 $quarter that has become a centerpiece in many collections. One of the most significant errors associated with the 1998 $quarter is the infamous off-center strike, which is a minting mistake that occurs when a coin is not perfectly aligned with the die during the striking process. This can lead to a portion of the coin being missing or appearing off-center, and in the case of the 1998 $quarter, a handful of these coins have surfaced with such striking anomalies, greatly enhancing their visual appeal and uniqueness in the eyes of collectors who appreciate irregularities that tell a story of imperfection. This off-center strike not only creates an aesthetically distinct coin but also instills a sense of rarity, as these misaligned coins are significantly fewer in number than their properly minted counterparts, leading to an increased market demand that directly contributes to the exorbitant prices we see today. Collectors are often on the lookout for error coins, and the allure of owning a piece that exemplifies a significant minting mistake is hard to resist. Therefore, when considering the valuation of the 1998 P quarter, it is essential to recognize that the presence of such striking errors propels the coin's desirability, resulting in bidding wars among passionate collectors who wish to add this unique item to their portfolios. Adding to the intrigue surrounding the 1998 P quarter is the presence of another notable error known as the die crack. A die crack occurs when there is a small imperfection or crack in the die used for minting, which subsequently leaves an imprint on the coin when struck. For the 1998 P quarter, certain specimens exhibit noticeable die cracks that run through the design of the coin, creating fascinating patterns that are visually striking and serve to further set these coins apart from others in circulation. Such die cracks are not only appreciated for their artistic qualities but also for the stories they tell about the coin's production history, reinforcing the notion that errors and imperfections can lead to qualities that collectors cherish. The combination of off-center strikes and die cracks has positioned the 1998 P quarter dollar coin as a highly sought-after item in the numismatic market, further enhanced by the rarity of these features. And while millions of quarters are produced each year, the number of 1998 P quarters displaying these unique characteristics is relatively small, leading to fierce competition among collectors seeking to acquire them. Additionally, another pivotal factor influencing the value of the 1998 P quarter is its historical significance. The late 1990s were a time of tremendous innovation and change within the United States, and coins produced during this era carry with them a charm that resonates with both collectors and investors, marking a transitional point in American monetary history. The emblematic design of the quarter, featuring the profile of George Washington, reflects not only the rich history of the United States but also the artistry and craftsmanship that goes into coin production, making it a piece of art in its own right. When coupled with the various minting errors, the 1998 P quarter transcends standard currency to become a veritable piece of history, indicating not just the errors but also the evolution of how coins represent society itself. The dynamically shifting landscape of the coin collecting hobby plays a significant role in driving the value of coins like the 1998 P quarter, as new generations of collectors continually seek to find distinctive pieces that include rich background stories and unique characteristics. The rarity and significance of error coins have become more widely recognized thanks to increased media attention and the rise of platforms where collectors can share their finds and knowledge, leading to heightened enthusiasm among both experienced collectors and newcomers alike. In an evolving market, coins with stories, such as those featuring major minting errors, often become focal points of discussion and circulating narratives, emphasizing the journey of these artifacts across time and the hands that have held them throughout history. Furthermore, the increasing interest in novelty and rare investment opportunities elevates coins like the 1998 P quarter to status symbols among enthusiasts, appealing to those who appreciate both tangible assets and the allure of historical connection. It should also be noted that as more collectors begin to see the potential for these coins as serious investment vehicles, the culture of collecting changes. Collectors now approach coin acquisition not just as a hobby but as an investment strategy. Owning high-value error coins like the 1998 P quarter is increasingly being viewed as a way to hedge against inflation, diversify investment portfolios, and create a legacy that can be passed down through generations. This realization further fuels the competitive nature of acquiring unique and error-ridden coins, where individuals are not just competing against fellow hobbyists but are also understanding that certain coins hold long-term value beyond their face value. Beyond the economic implications, the emotional resonance of the 1998 P quarter story cannot be overlooked. Error coins often represent human creativity and the beauty of imperfection, connecting collectors to the history of craftsmanship and coinage, and elevating these coins into objects of affection that are held dear because of their narratives. Coins, after all, are more than mere currency. They encapsulate moments in time, technological advancements, and the human experience, fostering a community that bonds over shared passions and interests. With the 1998 P quarter dollar coin, collectors are not just acquiring a piece of metal but engaging with a complex tapestry of history, artistry, and evolution that reveals the intricacies of minting processes through time. Choosing to invest in or collect these unique artifacts means choosing to become a custodian of history, with each transaction and acquisition serving as a step toward preserving the stories embedded within each coin. Thank you for joining us in today's exploration of the 1998 P quarter, a perfect example of how a simple error in production has spiraled into a compelling narrative, culminating in a coin that is worth far more than the sum of its parts. As we continue to uncover the beautiful stories behind the various coins and their unique qualities, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more captivating discussions about the world of numismatics, where every coin has a tale to tell and a monetary value waiting to be discovered. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting to dip your toes into the realm of coins, each episode promises to unveil new insights, share valuable information, and create connections that enrich our understanding of the currency that we hold in our hands, leading us on a journey through history that culminates in the treasures we seek.